So now we also fill the gap of, nothing that's playing until something is going on here, because, you want to know what's coming. You want to know how the second breakdown is going to end, or maybe even how the buildup is going to be. I tend to just put a vocal here in the second break before the actual melody comes back in. I don't have the vocal just yet, and sometimes I send the chords of the song to a writer so they can write on top of your produced song. And mostly what I just do is send the chords. Just that. What we can do for now is just put these chords right here and just not have them play chords, or at least not a progression, just make them go straight. Let's see how that feels. Okay, first we got to do is bring the mix back. And for some reason, this is just fine. Let's see, this has to be low. And then this has to build up here. And then we should be good to go. That's just a bug of Logic. Because right now, this should be right. We're going to curve it a little bit again. Right here where the bass starts, we can also just have a snare drum playing. Let's see how that feels. I think I have one left here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this in pieces because I don't like the way it behaves. And to do so, I'm gonna add this little quick sampler, which we used before in the masterclass. We're gonna add a software instrument and we're gonna go for quick sampler. And I'm gonna drag the sample here. Just, there you go. Now we can play it. I'm gonna mute this guy here. Okay, because of the timing and the delay, I'm gonna add here a little bit of a low latency knob, which is here, and it lights up in orange. If you click that, it will disable some of the plugins and it will make them orange, just to let you know that he disabled it just for a while. Here you go. It's just lighting up differently. It used to be orange. Right now I see they just removed the text of it. But this way you can actually play delay free. I'm gonna try to play a cool rhythm. Okay, my timing wasn't that bad, but it's not great either. I'm going to try to quantize it. Okay, I think that's enough. I think the rest of it in the end, no, I don't like that. I'm gonna double this part. I'm gonna call this a snare drum breakdown. And now right-click the actual MIDI part here and name regions by track so I know what it's doing. Closing the piano roll. Well, as you just heard, I just changed a little bit of the sound by adding a compressor to it of Logic with a Studio FET setting. And it changed the sound a little bit, and also especially the reverb that you'll hear at the snare drum. And actually, because of the fact that I want to have a very particular reverb here, I'm going to see if this works. It doesn't work because the low latency is on. We're going to put that off. And it's giving it a funny sound. You see, without, with. It's like a preverb. It kind of like sucks the snare drum in, so it gives a nice and, you know, edgy feeling to the snare drum here. Let's see how it feels in the mix. Okay, let's see what else is going on here, because at this point, I think we changed the sound of it now. You see how the snare drum originally sounds much different now than what we've just edited. Let's see if we can make it sound the same by doubling the channel. We call this the snare breakdown double. And see if we can make it sound the same without losing its quality. There we go, it's just the volume. Okay, I think I'm just gonna draw it instead of having the original sample, so it is exactly the way that I want it. I'm just going to draw some blocks here. Double the tempo. I think that's a nice rhythm. I'm just going to play this. Something is going wrong with the bass. We're simply just creating our own snare build-up. right there, we want to double it up, create a little bit more tension. Let's see if we can even double this up and see if it sounds weird. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can pitch it also. Because if we put it in a sampler, we have an opportunity to pitch things up. I'm just not sure if we can automate it at this version of Logic, but let's see if it works. Okay, but does it automate? Yep, that's easy. So the only thing we have to do now, we make a dot here, we make a dot here, and then here at the last part, we're gonna just lift it up. And there, ladies and gentlemen, we built our own little snare drum loop, FX, reverb, pitch, whatever, whatnot. Life can be that easy. The only thing you need really is a sampler, a good sounding kick drum, some effects on it, and before you know it, you'll have your own little effect, and it's gonna make you stand out from other producers by creating your own effects. Like I said earlier on the course, don't lose yourself in the technique. An effect is great, but it's not going to be the difference between a hit song or not a hit song. So it's just great to have. It's going to make you stand out. It's going to be one of these little things that's going to make you sound different from others. So maybe I think I'm going to just use the pitch up just on the last part.